Y'all, it's your girl Lizzie Yayo with Keepin in the Bando, and I got a dope actress and artist in the building. I'm gonna let her introduce herself.
Hey guys, I'm Destiny Rydas, International Pop Star of the Year from Australia, here in Atlanta right now.
Period. So, my question to you is, where are you from?
I'm from Melbourne, Victoria, in Australia.
All right. So, how long have you been here in the States?
7 to 8 years now.
How do you like the transition thus far?
It's been hard because we come, like, just even being multicultural. Like, even though I'm from Australia, my background's Italian and Maltese. So we are just very different type of people back home in Australia. Like, we live by loyalty, respect, and we have certain morals that I find a lot of people in the States, even though I love them, they don't really have those type of qualities. So it's difficult, and the food don't taste the same either.
More organic.
Yeah, I don't know. It's hella different out here. So
I totally understand. I'm Panamanian, so I can definitely feel you with coming from somewhere that holds different standards than it is here in America.
Right.
So when you came down here, or did you expect to come down here?
You said expect to come here?
Yeah. Did you was it a setup?
Oh no, I knew. Ever since I was a little girl, like I always used to watch. We used to have a thing called video hits. It was like an MTV, whatever, out here. And I remember being a little girl, just always watching the film clips. And I firstly wanted to be in music videos. I'm like, I want to be that girl. And I remember watching the movie Honey, Jessica Alba.
Yes.
That was my favorite movie. So that motivated me to want to, become an artist myself. So when I was younger, I could really sing really good. I was in choirs and I always did music in school and stuff like that. So rock a step, but I don't know if you know what that is.
No, I don't.
It's like well, you basically like come up with a theme, like a dance routine, like the school comes together or whatever, and they compete against different schools, and you perform in front of like 50,000 people.
Oh wow!
So I did all that when I was a child, and so I knew I was going to get here. It was just a matter of when. So,
and did you know that this talent that you had was going to be the talent that got you here?
No, I didn't know that part because I did the business side of things first before I became an artist. So, I was in A&R for labels. I had my own record label. I was a radio host in Australia. So I did a lot of the business side of things first. And so when I thought if I could put that much effort and time into other people that didn't believe in themselves and weren't loyal, then I could do that for myself. I was going to be successful. I already had all the resources and contacts. So.
Right. So that's dope. And can you let the people know how important it is to do that type of research in order to get to the level or the experience or journey that they're trying to get to?
The research, as in what you mean?
Like, say for instance, okay, I want to be an artist. I can't just go out and say, hey, I'm gonna be an artist.
Right. Do the research as in what type of work it's gonna take to make it. Yeah, I mean that I stayed home like maybe 2-3 years every day. I didn't go out. I was very focused before I came to the States, trying to get my mind right or whatever, and studied everything I could about the industry before I came out here. Because to come out here, I came out here with $200 and 2 suitcases. I had nothing. I didn't even know how to get my visa at the time, so I had to get sponsorships. And like I really, really, really worked out here. I worked my butt off to get all the connections that I have and to have sponsorships where I can actually stay in the States. I paid $15,000 every 3 years to be here. So, but now I'm actually eligible to get my green card because I've been here for so long. But that took a lot of work. It was hard. Right. So it's not just about talent either. You have to have the right personality. You have to have ambition. You have to be focused. You have to be passionate. It's a whole package. So
y'all heard that right? She's dropping jewels right now, y'all. Period. Okay, so your last name is Rydas. That's a very unique last name. Is that your last Rydas?
Rydas. Yeah. So that's my artist name.
Okay, where did that come from?
I'm all about loyalty. Like I live by that. It's very important to me. So back home in Australia, like a rider is someone that's going to ride for you for the rest of your life. So that was my name. They used to call me Rydas. So Destiny Rydas.
Most definitely. I respect that.
I appreciate it.
I'm keeping on the Bando. Y'all already know how we rocking. So definitely being a rider and loyalty is number one.
Right.
Most definitely.
Right.
You have an amazing story. And I know that you have many obstacles that you've been through. Can you provide us 3 obstacles that you overcame for the ones that may be going through?
Gosh, I was molested when I was 10 years old by my father's best friend. I speak about it very freely now because it took me years and years to get over it. But now I realize that I went through what I did so I can have a testimony now, so I can help other people to be confident enough and have the courage to go out there and speak about it, right? Because I kept it quiet for a little while, but I was actually suicidal after it happened to me. So I had to tell my parents. So he's done it to a lot of other little girls. Hopefully one day he'll get his karma. But I got kidnapped in Australia. I was kidnapped twice. The second time I was kidnapped was actually at my mother's house. So I love my mom. I love you to death. But it happened at my mother's house. And yeah, I was suicidal when I came to the States. It's probably the three biggest things. Like, I went through a lot, you know, and I was like, for me, I feel like I could have already made it if I wasn't going through what I went through at the time. But now, even though it still hurts, I don't regret it because I know I'm going to help another little girl. Kids love me to death. I have a very special connection with kids for some reason. They're very attached to me. So if I could save another little girl or another little boy from whatever, then I will. Because I also feel like even though I went through what I did, as an adult, I somehow still put myself in a situation. So what I learned before I came to the States, don't ever put yourself in a situation, because now I move differently. I will never go certain places without security, or, you know, like I just wouldn't put myself in certain situations anymore. But three big things. I've actually got a documentary that I'm working on right now about suicide awareness. I'm going to put my story out there for the world to hear it. I finally have the courage, and I thank God for that every day.
Yes.
That I can go out there and tell my testimony. So
that's so.
but I get hurt sometimes. I'm shaking right now. It's thinking about it, but like I said, but I'm happy now. I feel like I've got to a place where I just want peace in my life. I want happiness. I want the good, right people around me. Unfortunately, a lot of people betrayed me out there before, and yeah, it was just part of my whole journey, I guess. But that's motivated me, though. I know I'm going to make it.
Yes.
Like way bigger than what I am now, and that's my motivation every day now.
Thank you for that. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
A question to addition to that: how do you remain so strong? How do you know, and how do you continue going? Because that's something that they need to know.
Right. It's hard. Like, I sometimes put a huge smile on my face just for everybody else because, you know, I am busy. I work a lot. And I want to try to be a blessing to other people, you know, because it's all about energies, right? If I'm going to come with the type of energy where I'm crying all the time and I'm sad and I'm always playing the victim, I'm going to keep attracting those type of people where I have to keep on healing them. And unfortunately, even though I want to save the world, sometimes you have to be a little bit selfish to make it, because if I make it, then I can help everybody else around me. But if I have all these other little distractions, I'm not going to be able to make it. So I've got to stay focused. I used to, like, I got off my social media. I got 2.1 million followers. I got off my social media for 6 months because I had to mentally get myself better. I was home every day. I didn't go out. Didn't want to speak to nobody. I had to get myself mentally right. I said, why did I come to the States? I didn't come out here to be hurt. I didn't come out here to go through what I already went through, everything that I went through in Australia. I came out here to make it and be successful. So I can be that vessel, or I can be that blessing, because I do have a good heart. Yes. I want to help people. I want to make a difference and put people in positions to win and everything. So, girl, I tell you what, I cry a lot still. I mean, it's still hard, you know what I'm saying? But I have people that I care about and that I love that motivate me every day, because I want to help their lives so bad that motivates me. I got to make it. I got to get up every day. I got to be positive. The devil tries to attack me every day, try to attack me on the way coming here. But it's cool because I say to myself now, remain positive. It's going to be okay. I got to keep talking to myself, as much as it sounds crazy. You got to keep telling yourself every day, it's going to be okay. Everyone's got a story. We all go through something, right? But don't be the victim, because guess what? Victims never win.
That's right.
They don't. So you need to be victorious. I have goosebumps right now just saying this. So it's a full-time job in itself to mentally stay focused and positive every day. But if I can do it from another country, I mean, anybody can do it. So
definitely. Thank you again.
You're welcome.
So I see you have some nice tattoos.
Oh, thank you.
Did it hurt? Did all of them hurt? Did you have like a specific one that may hurt?
Yeah, I guess the one here, right here, that really hurt.
That's pretty.
That hurt a lot. I think it depends on the mood I'm at. Like, if I'm going through something at the time, that's when I usually go get a tattoo. So if I'm feeling some type of way, I ain't going to feel it.
Girl, you've been feeling a lot.
But girl, if I'm happy,
yes,
and I'm going to get tattooed, I'm going to feel that shit.
Period.
I'm going to feel it. So that one there didn't hurt. That one there, I had like a black eye when I got the rose, because I had other tattoos. I had the third eye there and other certain stuff, diamonds and stuff. So I got it covered with that. So, but they all hurt.
Yeah, they're beautiful. I love it.
I'm about to get way more. So
yeah, because some people be making mistakes like I did. You know, we're going to the hood and getting a little tattoos, but yours is nice and clean.
Oh, you're a sweetheart. I got a lot of things that I had to redo and stuff. Like, I got a snake right now, like from here all the way down. I got to finish it up. Yeah, I got so much work.
What was your reason for the snake? I don't know.
You can tell him, please, because it's like...
Please stop spitting.
It's all right.
That's all right. We'll edit that.
What'd you say?
Okay, boom.
Sorry, because
Right. No, I feel you because I be saying the same thing. I was just being professional. But okay.
Okay, what was the question? I distracted.
The snake. The
Okay.
snake. What was your inspiration behind the snake?
Okay, so usually when I have a fear, I like to attack my fears and face my fears. So I used to be very scared of snakes. So I bought 2 diamond pythons. Yeah, 2 diamond pythons from like little babies or whatever. So I ended up doing a photo shoot for a front cover of a magazine, and I put the snakes around my body. So I got the snake tattoo.
What magazine? So they know where to look.
Oh gosh, I don't want to talk about it now. It was a long time ago.
Okay.
When I first started or whatever. Because obviously I look way better than what I did back then. So
it's a growth.
It is. It's like even I don't want to mention certain names, but there's plenty of other artists when they first start. I was like anorexic. I had black hair. I just don't like it, so I'm not going to promote it.
Okay, that's all right. Yeah. I think that it's a good thing for when people go look for you and they may see these things. They're like, development. Okay, so yes, the development. I get it. I have certain stuff up there. I'm like, yo, can you please take it down? Take it down. No, because they had to go back and see what it looks like. Right. It's like.
I know, even like with my first music and everything. I mean, my second song I ever recorded is in a movie that made #2 on Netflix, though. Oh. Bruce Willis movie, yeah. So, yeah.
So you was like, why they choose this song?
Why they choose this song out of all my songs? It was my second song I ever recorded, but somehow it fit the actual movie, and it was pretty successful. So
congratulations on that.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Yes. So for the people that heard that, understand what you may not like, someone else may love. So continue doing your craft. You never know.
Right.
Definitely. Okay. How do you feel? I'm going to look down at this one, so I'm going to edit all that part.
No, you're fine.
Okay.
You're fine. All
right. How does it feel to have achieved such remarkable success in the industry?
Even though you may see it like that, I still don't feel like I haven't reached the limit of success that I want. Right. So I'm grateful, and sometimes like I'm really hard on myself because, like, for example, I'm about to be in a DMX movie that's coming out. Rest in peace. The movie's called Doggmen. I've achieved a lot of things. Like, I had a lot of co-signs in the industry. I've got songs with major artists. I've been on TV, on movies and stuff like that. But still, I want a Grammy Award. I want a Lifetime Achievement Award. I haven't even reached am I saying the correct word? The plateau.
Yes.
But I haven't reached it yet. So as much as other people may seem that, I once again, I try to use everything as motivation. So you saying that has motivated me, and I'm grateful for that. But now I'm going to go even harder when I leave here. Like, I need to go crazy because there's, like I said again, I have a good heart. So there's so many people I want to help, right? So if I feel like I get comfortable, if someone asks me that question, then I'm going to leave and be like, okay, because sometimes people have egos. You know what I'm saying? I'm never going to walk away. I'm going to be like, damn, that girl thought that, and I'm grateful for that. You're amazing for that, but I'm going to go even harder now.
Right.
So I still don't even feel like I've reached that limit of success at all.
So what are some of the shows that you've been on?
I've been on a movie called Rolling Into Christmas, which is on BET. God, there was a movie with Quavo. I know it's on my social media. Okay, Praise This. That was Universal Pictures. About to be on the DMX movie. Dog, that's about to be worldwide. They're actually advertising on IMDb right now. There's been a few others or whatever, and I'm actually about to be in a couple TV shows coming out soon, so I can't mention them yet. But
So how did you get started as far as in the industry? Because you have the upcoming, independent artists, but it's like as soon as you got here, you had a whole different.
Right. Yeah. I started in the industry in 2012. I had an opportunity to work with Bone Thugs and Harmony. So I remember a promoter from Sydney had called me and said, Destiny, I know you're popping out there in Melbourne, whatever. Can you do an after party? I got Bone Thugs coming out. If you're successful at that, we're going to bring you on tour. So they gave me 48 hours. I was like, how am I going to sell out a whole packed? I didn't even, I knew who Bone Thugs were because of the Mariah Carey song Breakdown. Mm-hmm. And I think first of the month, I think it was, but anyway, one of their songs or whatever, I knew from that, that it was like, how am I going to get this place packed? But girl, I did it. I ended up getting a venue within 24 hours. It was a huge success. It was actually a sellout afterwards. So they ended up bringing me on tour with them, and I ended up having meetings with them, and they see my work ethic and my passion and how quick I did that. They're like, wow, this girl's smart. She's got a good heart. And they told me, we need someone like you out in the States. So I've actually got a song with Crazy Bone for Bone Thugs and Harmony, EDM record. We got a video together and everything, super dope.
If you're looking for me, I'll be right here.
20, 40, 60, got 'em coming. off them scams. You looking at a tub model right here. That's right. And I only come if you pull my hair. You know these bitches from overseas, right? Girl, boy, go and get your G's, right?
So yeah, I've known those guys since 2012, and then actually when I came to the States, ended up bringing them out to Oklahoma to do a show with them. So that was pretty cool as well. Yeah, but that's how I got started, and then I got into radio. Like I said before, I became A&R for record labels. I had a distribution deal with Universal Record Label. So having all those experiences had taught me what I do want and what I don't want, and what I'm going to put out with and not put out with. I learned so much about this industry. I know the entire game now in this industry. Right. So I already been through a lot of experience. Yeah.
That's super dope. Mm-hmm. How do you describe your artistic style, like your music?
Well, I don't rap anymore. I do like a lot of international pop type music. It's different. It's worldly. I feel like I'm in my own lane. Like some of my inspirations are Rihanna, like Lady Gaga, Katy Perry's, like the Beyonce, like. So I look at these women, but they're in their own lane. You wouldn't classify them as hip hop artists or anything like that. So that's the type of lane I'm trying to attack. I want to be my own Destiny Rydas type lane. So I got a few really, really big records. Actually, I got a song that I'm about to drop with Hollywood Hot Sauce. I've known the producer for years. Been trying to work with me for years. We had a few major features back then. I didn't really like I didn't want to do those type of records. So finally we came to a medium where we found something that was more my sound. But this record here is insane. I know, guarantee this is a hit. I don't care what anyone says. It's about to be an anthem for everybody. So
I'm excited to hear it.
Girl, I work so hard in the studio. Like, I'm trying so hard because, like I said, I've won 3. I'm about to win my 3rd music award for my country, but I want that Grammy. You know, I want that Lifetime Achievement Award. So I in my mind, I'm gonna keep going till I get it.
Yeah, you got it. We're putting in the atmosphere right now.
You are. You're the best.
This is hers.
You're the best. Thank you. Manifestation's everything.
It is. This far,
right,
you know.
Right.
That's awesome. What are some challenges you face as an artist?
I guess people acting like they believe in me, but I feel like they really didn't, because I know a lot of people in the industry. I know a lot, and I feel like a lot of people had me where they wanted me, and they didn't take that opportunity at the time. And now I'm getting a lot of calls like, why did you, because I just got signed to 2 of the best publicists, managers in the industry, phenomenal women or whatever, and you know, it took me a long time to actually want to sign with these people. I had to make sure that I was making the right choice, whatever. I love these girls to death, super dope. But other people could have already done something by now. They didn't do it. So I kind of feel some type of way. I love them. I respect them. They'll always be cool, whatever. But you didn't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I felt like that was a huge challenge. That I'm going to show them why you're going to respect me now, because I'm going to come out with these dope records that are going to be so undeniable, they can't say anything to me. You know what I'm saying? And I know sometimes you have to, so it's nothing against them, because I know they went through the same thing as I did to make it, right? Obviously, they were at that stage too once upon a time. So I get where they're coming from, but sometimes you have to show people why they should. I don't want to, can I curse on the show?
Oh yeah, keep it a Bando.
Okay, so, you got to show why people are going to fuck with you, man, because at the end of the day, like, okay, you believe in me, but I ain't giving you that hit yet. So once they get the hit, they're all going to come. I know that part, so I can't hate on it because it's the game, it's the industry.
Right. So. But I definitely think that coming from a different country and making it this far is not the same.
It ain't. It definitely ain't. Like I said, even though I have achieved a lot of things, like people in my country, like, wow, we would die to have the opportunities you've had and work with. You know, I got songs with French Montana, I got songs with a bunch of people, whatever. They would love the opportunity, but to me, it's like, that ain't it.
Yeah, there's much more for you.
Way more. I got so much more coming. I only just got back on my social media 2 months ago. So and I'm already going crazy. So I'm about to go way harder.
I love it. I love it.
I'm gonna show them why it's with me. It's game over with.
Period. Talk your shit. I'll keep it a Bando. Okay. So how do you interact with your fans?
I try to reply to my fans as much as I can when I got time, because I don't want to change who I am completely as a woman just because I'm becoming successful, right? So even if I get bigger, if I ever have time, if I don't have time, I understand I'm working, but if I do have like a little bit of time, I'm always going to reply to them. I try to go live as much as I can. I get banned a lot from live because I'm trying to learn my patience with some people. Some people are rude as fuck, very disrespectful. So I try to be like, but I got to learn not to react to people, because I'm all about energy and peace. You're fucking up my peace, you need to go. I don't want to deal with you. I got moderators now that will block them. So
period.
Yeah, but I try to interact with them as much as I can. So
I did some research and I seen that you had a nonprofit that you were thinking of pursuing?
Yeah. So I've been wanting to do a nonprofit organization for quite a while now. Like I said, about suicide awareness and just really about helping. I love kids to death. I think they're so pure and so amazing. They need a lot of love. And there's something I've always wanted to do is I want to try to team up with somebody that works at hospitals, so I can go see the kids that have cancer or kids that are dying or kids that are sick or whatever, or just people that don't have anyone that even visiting them. You know, I really when I tell you that my heart is big, I mean my heart's big. Like I want to give so much to people. So yeah, that's just like a stepping stone for me. But like I said, there's way more coming for sure.
May I ask what's your sign?
I'm a Libra.
You're a Libra?
Yeah.
Okay. That's just for the people that know about Libras. I just was more attached to your heart.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do some research on the Libras.
I appreciate it. Yeah.
I'm a Cancer, so I was like, she's like close to me because I'm very big on loyalty and having that big heart.
Right.
You know?
Right.
And it's like people like us, even if we work hard, people find a way to try to keep us down.
They do, yeah.
So you're definitely an inspiration to people that is out here in myself that's not letting anybody stop them from what they
and not just that too. Like I noticed when I was around those type of people, I hated the world, and I don't want to be like that because it takes away from who I really am. But I want to encourage people, even like yourself. Like I appreciate you. You came all the way out here to do this right now. That means a lot to me. So I'm going to remember that for the rest of my journey. It's little things to me that may seem small to someone else. That's big to me. That's 3-4 hours away, girl. So I salute you for that. You know what I'm saying? So, and even though we do go through a lot of stuff and we get hurt and betrayed, I've learned not to let that change me how I'm going to be with everybody else.
Right.
I don't want to be a bitch. I don't want to be like biatch, whatever you want to say, whatever.
Right.
I don't want to be like that. I can be if I have to be. If you're going to be very, very disrespectful to me, then I can hold my own, of course. But it's not no. Like I'm always going to try to be the best person I can be to whoever. So
yes. Which one do you like the most? Do you like performing or do you like recording?
I love both, but when I'm on stage performing, I feel so free. I just feel so free. Like, I don't know. It's just something just spiritually comes over me. And it's just dope. It's a dope feeling just to see people in the crowd dancing to your music. And it's dope.
Yeah. So. If you had a chance to change anything in the industry, what would it be?
How people treat each other. I think, people are very, very disrespectful. And there's no need for it. Because, like, I've had a lot of people tell me, I'm rich and I'm this and I'm that. I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't care. Because guess what? You bleed and you piss exactly the same way as me. So respect me. And I keep trying to, and people like, yeah, but you got to blah, blah, blah. I don't got to do shit. Because you ain't paying my bills. You ain't putting me on. You ain't doing nothing for me. So, no, people got to learn to respect. That's why there's so much drama out there and fighting and violence. There's no need for it. Right. There's no reason to be disrespectful to anybody because you think that you're better because you got money. Because guess what? What comes up comes down, right? So when I'm all the way up and I'm a millionaire, whatever, I'm not going to start being disrespectful to people. Right. No. So yeah, I think that for sure. The respect part is everything to me.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So do you have any inspirational words that you would like to give out to the people?
Like I said, just stay focused, stay positive, keep going. Don't listen to anybody, what they say. You know what I'm saying? Believe in yourself, the most important part. And when you start meeting people along your journey that don't believe in you or betray you, whatever, just get rid of them quick. Give people one chance and one chance only. Just keep going. That's it. And believe in God. That's the most important part. Put God first in every single thing that you do. That's it.
Yes. Can you tell them where they can find you?
Yes, you can Google me, DESTIMYRYDAS@gmail.com. All my links, everything come up there. So
definitely follow her. She's going to even higher places.
Oh, you're a sweetheart. I appreciate it.
Yes, it's Lizzie Yayo with Keepin in the Bando, and I got the beautiful Destiny Rydas.